Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you guys all doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're having an amazing Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening across the globe. Hope you guys are all good. We are back today with our EA Sports F125 Kimi Antonelli career Season 1 with Mercedes AMG Petronas. We have got two to potentially four driver career seasons with Kimi Antonelli on F125. So if you're new, please drop a follow. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support on this Wednesday night. So we've got 4 seasons planned with Kimi Antonelli. We've got 2 seasons planned with Mercedes. And we have got 2 seasons planned with Ferrari, depending on what the contract event is like at the end of the season. Obviously, I have just finished watching the Bayern Munich PSG Champions League semi-final second leg at the Allianz Arena this evening, finishing 1-1 between Bayern Munich and PSG. Obviously, it's going to be an Arsenal PSG final, which is going to be very interesting. Obviously, I would say that PSG are the favourites going into that game, and I fully expect PSG to become back-to-back European champions, because I just don't see Arsenal getting past PSG. And I think a lot of people, to be honest with you, are really wanting PSG to win the Champions League, including myself. So obviously it's going to be a very good final between Arsenal and PSG, but PSG will be the favourites, of course. Obviously, I think PSG have got the better players, they've got the better manager, and I think they've got the better style of play as well. But I think the final is going to be very close between both clubs. So, obviously, we are here with our F125 driver career with Kimi Antonelli. We've got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and I think we've got the Imola Grand Prix straight after this. So we've got 2 Grand Prix, 6 practice sessions, 2 qualifying sessions, but we are going to be heading in straight into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix with Kimi Antonelli. We are currently 5th in the Drivers' Championship. We are currently 3rd in the Constructors' Championship, because my teammate in George Russell isn't exactly having a good season. So a lot of the point scoring is being done by me so far. So I'm basically having to carry George Russell as well as carry the team and carry most of the point scoring, because George Russell is nowhere to be seen in this Drivers' Championship. To be honest with you, George Russell is in a lonely P9, while I'm up to P5, and I'm only 14 points off P2 to Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc. And to be fair, we have come from the back of the grid in each of our first 2 races. It's on 90 AI driver difficulty. So I can show you what the difficulty of the AI is on. It is on 90, which is Master. So that's 90 to 94. And to be fair, I have started from the back of the grid in our first 2 races. We got P6 in Australia and we got P6 in Bahrain. Yes, it's not a podium, and yes, it might not be a win. But to be fair, to come from the back of the grid on 90 AI and still get a top 6 finish, I actually think is very good. And if I'm outscoring my teammate and I'm out-qualifying him, then it's all good, because it shows that Kimi Antonelli is the GOAT and he is a better driver than George Russell. But I am 5th in the championship. Max Verstappen AI is massively overpowered. He's won both of the first 2 races in Australia and Bahrain by finishing P1 in each of the first 2. So we really need to get onto a podium, or at least try and win the next couple of races. And we need to start scoring points, because, to be honest with you, for the constructors' point of view, we are 18 points off McLaren. We are 28 points off. No, we're 38 points off Ferrari, and we are a massive 42 points off Red Bull. So we really need to start scoring points. In our last stream, which I hope you guys tuned into, we did have a secret meeting, but again, it wasn't with the team that I wanted. I got a secret meeting with Aston Martin, and to be honest with you, Kimi Antonelli in an Aston Martin, to be honest with you, that's not the way I want to go with this driver career. We are really trying to aim for a drive with Ferrari for next season, which I'm really hoping is going to happen. But if it doesn't happen, then I'm more than happy to stay at Mercedes for the second season. But again, if Ferrari come in, I really can't ignore it. Like, I really cannot ignore Ferrari if they do come in for me. To be honest with you, I cannot ignore the Ferrari drive. Is F125 worth it? The decisions that went against Bayern were incredible. Arsenal bottling it, it's over.
So here we are then.
I would say F125 is worth it if you want a game to play. I would say F125 is worth it if you want something to play and you've got nothing else to do, because it is a very, very good game. Like, it is a very, very good game, but again, a lot of the game is broken now. So I would wait till the DLC comes out, so you just save yourself a bit more money. I wouldn't go chucking any money at this game because, again, it's not really worth it because the DLC is meant to be out in the next couple of weeks, so I wouldn't really bother with it now. Hello to Mr. Rip King in the live chat. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good week, hope you're having a good day and a good evening. Obviously, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each and every single one of you across the globe. Hope you guys are good and I hope you're all having a good week. Please drop a follow, smash that like button, would really appreciate it. Hello to Colin in the live chat. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Magnus has said it's been a bad evening. Well, I hope I can make your evening a little bit better. I hope I can make your evening a little bit better for you, and I hope you're enjoying the content as well. PSG versus Arsenal should be a good game. I think it's going to be quite a one-sided game. I think PSG Arsenal is going to be quite a one-sided game. I can't see anything more than a PSG win. I think PSG have got better players, they've got a better team, they've got a better manager, got a better style of play. Hopefully Arsenal needs to lose or else I'm not wake. Honestly, Magnus, I know how you feel, mate. Like, it's very, very difficult because obviously a lot of us don't want Arsenal winning the league and we don't want them winning the Champions League either. So, honestly, I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. We're on the same wavelength. Honestly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If we can hit 5,300 followers tonight, it would be very, very much appreciated. We're only 10 followers away. And thanks for the follow, Alan. Very much appreciated, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. If Arsenal somehow win, they well deserve. To be honest with you, I don't think they do. Thanks for the follow, AJ. Appreciate that, buddy. Absolute legends. But yeah, again, drop a follow, smash the like button. We are starting from the back of the grid again. We are starting from the back of the grid again. So we are got a very, 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 very long Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We have got a very, very long Grand Prix ahead of us. But I have finished in the top 6 in the last 2. So I'm very, very optimistic that we can still score points and that we can somehow still rescue the race. Oh my God. What a move. What a bloody move that was. What a move that was. Oh my God. I was literally fearing for my life then. That was absolutely crazy. Oh my God. That was absolutely such a late dive bomb. I'm all over the back of Lance Stroll. I'm all over the back of Lance Stroll. Oh my God, that was... Hopefully Gabriel concedes 5 and gets sent back to... I think PSG are going to be the favourites. I think PSG will be the favourites in that final. I do believe they will be the favourites. Thank you for the... Is Mbappe to Man United true or is it false? I wouldn't believe the Mbappe rumours. I wouldn't believe the Mbappe rumours. I think it's just a load of BS, to be honest with you. I don't believe the Mbappe rumours at all. I think it's just a complete and utter load of bullshit. If Mbappe wanted out of Real Madrid, Man United would have to pay stupid money. Who wins the playoffs on Saturday? Is that for the National League North and the National League South, I'm guessing? I'm guessing is that for the National League North and the National League South? United needs some new defenders. Yeah, I do believe we will sign a centre-back. I do believe I'd love Mbappe, but it's not happening. Yeah, we ain't signing Mbappe. I can't use my battery.
DRS enabled.
I can't use my battery again. Championship playoff, Southampton, Middlesbrough. I'm really hoping that Middlesbrough win the first leg. I'm really hoping Middlesbrough win the first leg. Like, I don't want Southampton or Middlesbrough back in the Prem because they'll just go straight back down again. So I'm just really hoping that Middlesbrough get a good first leg lead, take it into the second leg, and then build from there. But I don't really want Middlesbrough or Southampton up. I really want Millwall, to be honest with you, to get promoted, or Hull City. I'd rather have one of those two. Hear me out. Pogba back for a third time. Mbappe sacked. Yeah, I'm really hope Millwall win at the weekend. I really hope, because I know Millwall are playing Hull on Friday night, and then Middlesbrough, Southampton are playing each other on Saturday. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be a Middlesbrough and Millwall playoff final at Wembley. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did need to win. Mbappe's been sacked, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but apparently Mbappe has just been sacked. What's your thoughts on Carrick stay or Carrick out? I think Michael Carrick will get the job. I said Hull Middlesbrough playoff final. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support on this Wednesday night. And Eddie said Tuesday then. I'm going to say I'm Carrick in. I am going to say I am Carrick in just because of the results. But again, the performances aren't great. But I'm basing it on the results that he's got. And, you know, we've picked up many more points than what anyone else has done since January. So I'm going to say Carrick in. And I think he will get the job. Is he the best coach you've had since Ollie? I think it's really hard to say if he's our best coach or not. I've not really decided on that. Because I don't really want it to go wrong in 18 months' time where we're then sacking another manager. So I'm still going to hold fire on what's going to happen because this all could go wrong again and we're sacking another manager. But you never know what can happen. But I'm gonna say Carrick will get the job and it will be like on a 2-3 year contract. I'm a full-time TikTok content creator. What's your thoughts on that United strand? He's faking it, or what do you think? I generally think that is his real hair. I'd rather have a manager that wins and knows what he's doing than have one that doesn't do either. Yeah, that is a very valid point. That is a very valid point. I'd rather have a manager knowing what he's doing, what a manager that doesn't know what he's doing. That is a very valid take, I suppose. Yeah, this is F125 and this is our Kimi Antonelli driver career. Season 1 with Mercedes. We are hopefully going to be doing a season 2 and hopefully there will be a season 3 and 4 with Ferrari depending on if we get a good secret meeting or not.
Banana Leclerc.
So yeah, please smash that like button, please drop a follow. Would really appreciate your guys' support. Is Amorim the worst United manager ever? Yeah, based on his record and based on his results, and yeah. Arnie Slot to United, please make it happen. Yeah, that is never going to happen. That is never going to happen. Imagine if Arnie Slot got the United job. My God, would go even more backwards. It'd be just like Ten Hag 2.0. It would literally be Ten Hag 10.0. But we are on 90 AI driver difficulty. This is Season 1 with Mercedes AMG Petronas. There's going to be a Season 2. There will be a Season 3 and a Season 4. But hopefully I'm going to be driving for Ferrari at the end of one of those 2 seasons, which would be fantastic. But yeah, drop a follow. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. We have come from the back of the grid to score points in our last 2 races. So I'm very hopeful that we are going to score points again here today in Saudi. And then we've got Imola straight after this. So to be fair, we have got Antonelli's home race. We've got Imola and we've got Monza as well. So we should be scoring points here. I do need to work on my use of battery though. I do need to use my use of battery because I do really struggle to keep up with the cars in front. Amorim built the foundation to Carrot, so give him the credit. I don't think Amorim actually built anything except pure and utter chaos. Like, I'm not going to give Amorim any credit. I don't think Amorim actually built anything except pure and utter chaos. I think it was absolutely shocking under Ruben Amorim. I think he sent Man United 10 times backwards, to be honest with you. And Carrick has had to basically do a mission impossible to get United into the Champions League. So, you know, he may have brought some good players, but a lot of those players that were brought were down to the recruitment of the team, not Amorim. Fucking hell.
Okay, Andrea, that's Stroll behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Mainu out. No, yeah, he did want Mainu out. Yeah, he did want Mainu out of the football club. He did want Mainu out, which would have been a massively, massively shit decision if that was allowed to happen. I remember when Amrin wanted Mainu out of the football club. If that would have been allowed to happen, I would have gone absolutely ballistic with Amrin. That was pure and just utter chaos, what he was doing. His treatment of Mainu was absolutely disgusting. I will admit he did terrible for Mainu. Yeah, exactly. Like, he did do... Like, again, Ocon has just closed off a gap that I literally just had. We do need to score points, though. We do need to score points in this race, and I'm literally battling Esteban Ocon for P11. I'm literally battling Esteban Ocon for P11. I need to get... Oh, he's covered up the gap again. The only thing is buying Kuna, Embuemo, Sesko and Le Mans. But then again, I would only say the signings of Embuemo was down to the board. I don't think Amrin actually wanted Embuemo. And to be fair, it was the same for Le Mans as well. Amrin wanted Martinez. And he didn't want Sesko, he wanted Ollie Watkins as well, so... A lot of that was down to board recruitment, I would say. But yeah, smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate your guys' support on this Wednesday night. Obviously, good afternoon, good evening. So, good morning to each and every single one of you across the globe. Hope you guys are all good and everything. Just sold Rashi my United career mode to Villa for 40 million. See, again, I think Marcus Rashford to Aston Villa could actually happen. I think Marcus Rashford to Aston Villa could actually happen. That's not actually a bad shout, because he has been at Villa before, and I know Unai Emery is a big fan of the player. And I have heard Rashford back to Villa again. I have heard Rashford back to Villa again. We are so struggling for pace. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he is enjoying Barcelona. Yeah, he is having a good season at Barcelona. But if you've got to be honest though. Look, the league, apparently Barcelona want him fully now. But apparently they're now going after Anthony Gordon from Newcastle, and I don't know if that's a ploy from Barcelona just for Manchester United to knock down the price for Rashford so they don't have to pay the full 30 million euros. So I don't know really what to say on the Marcus Rashford thing, to be honest with you. Because I know they're after Anthony Gordon, so I don't know if that's down to, you know, Barcelona trying to get United to lower the price so they get linked with Gordon just to get United to... Can we please go and get Lewis Hall? See, I've heard Lewis Hall's had like a massive, massive falling out with Eddie Howe, hasn't he? So that could be an option. Yeah, I don't want Anthony Gordon at Man United. Like, I don't want Gordon at Man United. Absolutely no thank you. I don't want Anthony Gordon at Man United. I don't want a Thomas the Tank Engine character at Manchester United. Absolutely sod bloody that. But we are up to P11. Like, we are up to P11. So we've gained like 9 spots in the first 7 laps. So we actually have made quite good progress so far. And considering we started back of the grid again, we're actually doing okay. We're actually doing alright, considering. I may not be scoring points, but at least it's better than nothing. At least it's better than nothing at all. So we are scoring points. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. We are only 5 followers away from 5,300 on TikTok. So make sure you guys drop a follow and obviously smash that like button as well. We had a fantastic stream in the early hours of today. So yeah, that was probably our best stream we've actually probably ever had. And it does look like Max Verstappen's AI is literally so overpowered. Is Sesko the future for us, though? I do feel we do need an elite striker. Like, I do feel we do need an elite striker to come in to help him. Because I think Sesko on his own ain't enough. But I don't really know any strikers that we can go and get. I mean, the obvious target would be Harry Kane, wouldn't it? like the obvious target for me would be Harry Kane. Like, to break the Premier League goal scoring record as well, I would be doing my utmost best to go and get Harry Kane out of Bayern Munich. That would be my solution. Just go and get Harry Kane out of Bayern Munich. But again, I think he's got like a 65 million release clause in his contract, so that would be my suggestion for the striker. If you're going to bring an experienced one in, would just go and get Harry Kane, in my opinion. But I don't think United will do it. Julian Alvarez, yeah, that's a very good shout as well. Julian Alvarez would be a very, very good shout out as the new striker. That would be a good shout, but again, I don't think it would happen. Atletico Madrid would want really, really stupid money for that to happen. Yeah, Sesko can be good. Yeah, like, he can be good, but we need a striker who's going to be banging in goals left, right, and centre. And I don't think Sesko's quite at that yet. Like, I know he's scored like 11 goals this season, but we do need like 10, 15 more goals than that if we're wanting to like win trophies and try and compete in the league. So I do feel like we do need an experienced striker to come in, because clearly Joshua Zirkzee's not the answer. I think we can all guess that. Joshua Zirkzee's going to go. Agate's going to go. Delot's going to go. Luke Shaw's probably going to go. Just give us Ronaldo's son. Ronaldo, bro, scoring more. Yeah, that's true. Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan. Again, Inter Milan will have Champions League football, so I doubt they're going to sell Lautaro Martinez to us. I think that's very unlikely. But that's a very, very good shout for us as a new striker as well. That would be a good shout. And to be fair, when FC27 comes out, we can make a few more realistic signings. Zirkzee is a baller, says Dan. I mean, I would disagree. But I respect your opinion. I don't necessarily think Zirkzee's the answer, long-term solution. But I respect what your view on it. If you think Zirkzee's a baller, that's great. But in my opinion, I just don't rate the guy. I don't think it's actually worked. But because I respect what you're saying, and if that's your opinion, I respect it. Everything's respected on here. Hate the way things went down for Garnacho for us. It's such a shame. I don't feel sorry for Garnacho. He threw his toys out the pram like a little 5-year-old and basically thought he was bigger and better than the football club. And he thought he was bigger and better than everyone else. So I actually don't feel sorry for Garnacho. I don't feel sorry for him. He said he doesn't regret the way it ended and the way it finished at Man United. Well, he shouldn't have made the comments he made, in my opinion. I think Garnacho threw his toys out the pram like a little baby. And I've got no sympathy for him now. I've got no sympathy for the guy. It's his own fault that his career at Chelsea is going to spiral out of control. They've got no European football as it stands at all for next season. They ain't going to win the FA Cup, and Garnacho is basically going to be stuck at a club that is basically on its knees again in Chelsea. Zirkzee is a good in certain parts. I think he's more of a centre-forward false nine rather than a striker. I don't actually know what Zirkzee actually offers us, to be honest with you. I actually don't know what Zirkzee actually offers us, if I'm going to be really honest about it. I don't know what Zirkzee actually offers Man United. I've not exactly seen a lot of talent since he's come here. And to be honest with you, I don't rate the guy. Yes, it makes space on the bench, I suppose. But again, long term, that ain't the answer. Joshua Zirkzee ain't the answer long term. I'm sorry to say, it ain't going to work.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Copy that.
Right, we are due to box at the end of this lap, and we are going to go on to the hard compound tyre till the end of this race. Hello, Liam. How you doing, mate? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, mate? Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Please smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. When we have more games and can actually rotate Bruno, he will boss the cam position. You see the young lad release clause is 1 billion. That's madness. Yeah, good. How's you? Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Hope you guys are all good and everything. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Obviously, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every single one of you across the globe. Hope you guys are all good. Welcome to everybody that is new and tuning in and watching. Thank you for your support. Obviously, thank you guys for giving up your time to watch. It's very much appreciated. This isn't maybe good top-class striker now, but only Kane, Mbappe, Haaland and Martinez. Well, I've heard apparently that there's a massive petition going on at Real Madrid to remove Mbappe, and I don't understand what the petition's about. Like, what's Mbappe actually done? Like, why is all the Real Madrid fans wanting, you know, Mbappe out of Real Madrid? Like, I don't know what. Ain't no way Jim's really has that much faith in that young lad.
Box this lap, please.
Well, I think they're putting this $1 billion contract in because they do believe in JJ Gabriel. Like, I don't think you just insert a release clause for no reason. I'd say Griezmann, but he's like 34 and he's going to the MLS. Yeah, exactly. They won't go for a player like Griezmann. They won't go for a player like Griezmann. But it's a good shout, though. Griezmann would have been a good shout a couple of years ago, but that ain't ever going to happen. Yeah, drop a follow if you guys are watching. Please smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support. Thanks to everybody that is watching, and obviously to all 8 of you in the live chat so far. Appreciate it. We are basically now P17. So we are going till the end of the race on these tyres, which is the hard compound. I'm not predicting to score points here. I don't think we're going to score any points, unfortunately. Again, we've only got 13 laps of Saudi Arabia, and we're not exactly in the... We're basically Victor Osimhen. I mean, again, wanted stupid money when we were linked with him to sign a contract with us. I think he wanted like 300 to 400 grand a week to join United, and United basically said, up yours. So I don't think Victor Osimhen would be an option. But again, Champions League football, Manchester United, that would be a major signing for us. I would love a striker like Osimhen as Sesko's, you know, partner. But Osimhen would have to be starting. Osimhen would have to be in the team if you're going to pay that sort of money for him. Thoughts on whether Obi will break through to the first team, bossed it at youth league. Would Welbeck to be old? Yeah, Welbeck would be way too old. I don't know what's going to happen with Obi. I think Obi really needs a loan move. I think Obi really needs a loan move somewhere because he's not getting any first team football. I think Obi needs a loan move somewhere, but I don't know where he's going to go.
Banana Leclerc.
Yeah, I think. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Yeah. Oh, what about Rasmus' second chance? He's been Napoli are signing Rasmus permanently. Okay, Rasmus Højlund is going to be joining Napoli permanently, so that's out of the question. I don't know who United are going to go for the striker. I generally do not know who United are going to go for. Oh, I've gone so badly wide there. I've gone so wide at that corner. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I would say good luck getting Endrick out of Real Madrid on loan. I mean, Endrick on loan would be great. I mean, Endrick on loan would be good. Because he's absolutely smashing it for Lyon, isn't he? I mean, Endrick on loan would be good, but I don't think you're getting him out of Real Madrid. United in the Champions League, I almost cried when Mainu scored. Yeah, it feels so good to be back in the Champions League, doesn't it? It does feel really, really good to be back in the Champions League. It does feel really, really good. I think it was just an emotional day. It was a very, very emotional day, wasn't it? Because we never expected to be back in that position. So, yeah, it is very emotional to be back where we are now. Yeah, it was an emotional weekend because we never expected to be back in this position, did we? We never expect. If only we had Rashy Boy with us. Yeah, Rashford's days at United are numbered. He doesn't even want to come back, so let him stay at fucking Barcelona. He doesn't even want to come back, so he can stay at Barcelona for all I care. But we are going to still do our Max Verstappen and our Charles Leclerc driver careers. I'm just pushing them to a side at the moment because I'm really enjoying doing this at Kimi Antonelli career again. What about Kola Mawani or Jonathan David? Apparently Kola Mawani I've heard is going back to Juventus, isn't he? I've heard Kola Mawani to Juventus is going to happen.
Okay,
Jonathan David,
ahead,
I don't think would be good enough. We need to lock in next season. Seriously, we're fighting with top teams now. Yeah, that's very true. We do need to lock in next season. We do need to lock in next season. I do agree. We do need to start locking in next season. Have you seen the train that Max Verstappen's got out of him in front? Have you seen the train Max Verstappen's got?
Right, the gap's...
Like, if you've seen this train, he's literally got the top 8. He's got all the top 8 are literally in a train. Albon, Gasly, Piastri, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Norris, Verstappen are all in an 8-way train. We should get Martial. No, Martial, no. No, thanks. Cavani, definitely not. I don't know what's going to happen with the midfield. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with the midfield. I don't know what's going to happen until we know what's happening with Elliot Anderson. Because, like, apparently Nottingham Forest want, like, 125 million to sell him now, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know where they've been smoking 125 million from, but they're definitely on something if they think anyone's going to pay anywhere near that. Yeah, I don't think City are paying 125 million, though. There is no way Man City are going to be paying 125 million for him. Absolutely no chance. Do you think Sancho back for Dortmund is... Yeah. I've heard Sancho's going back to Dortmund on a free, which again wouldn't really bother me. I think Sancho's probably destined to go back to Dortmund again.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
I miss the Varane days. Yeah, but we've got to start thinking about moving on from those days now. But I get what you're saying though. João Felix, I mean, good luck getting him out of Al Nassr. They would want really stupid money. But I'll tell you what I'd really like to do. I would like to actually start scoring some points. I'd like to start getting about the top 10 in this race, to be honest with you, because we are literally stuck in P11. We are literally just stuck here. I can't even get anywhere near the top 10 and I've got this mighty train behind me. We're talking strikers or mids. Like, I don't know who the striker's going to be and I don't know who the midfield three is going to be until Elliot Anderson sorts his future out. Bro, last night was crazy. When you're doing another FC stream, that will be tomorrow evening. FC26 will be tomorrow evening. Yeah, please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. Ocon and Albon are both boxing again.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.7 seconds.
I think we've got to be patient with Le Mans because I saw a lot of people jump on him after Sunday. I did see a lot of people jump on Le Mans back after Sunday, which I thought was really unfair after making one mistake. We should go for Camavinga or Tchouaméni. Apparently Real Madrid don't want to sell Tchouaméni,
Right,
so I don't think that's going to happen.
So let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this. Copy.
And some money or Wharton is crazy, is ridiculous. Yeah, it is crazy. I don't see, maybe Frankie de Jong. Arsenal is threatening, right? Arsenal is threatening out. Yeah, it's going to be a good final. It is going to be a good Champions League final, but I'm still going to maintain that PSG are going to win it. I still maintain that PSG are going to be champions of Europe again. Please smash that like button, by the way. Please drop a follow if you're enjoying the stream and you're enjoying the conversation so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We are now in the points. We are now up to P9. Oh, PSG all the way. Exactly, me too. I like the name DJ, by the way. I like the name DJ, by the way. That's pretty sick. Frankie de Jong is... I don't think Frankie de Jong is long gone. I think that ship has sailed on a lot more now, I'm afraid. I don't think Frankie de Jong will happen. But it's a good... Ruben Neves, I mean, again, we were linked with him in January. But we never signed a midfielder. Bruno might not even beat the record these games left. You never know. You never know what can happen. You never know. You never know what can happen. You never know what can... I still think Bruno will do it. I still think Bruno will break the record. We have Sunderland, Forest and Brighton. He's got in one at least. Mercedes are racing good in real life. Yeah, exactly, because Kimi Antonelli's the GOAT. Kimi Antonelli is absolutely the GOAT. Kimi Antonelli is the GOAT. He's my favourite Formula 1 driver. Kimi Antonelli is the actual GOAT. He's going to win the Drivers' Championship this year. He's going to win the Drivers' Championship and he's already surpassed 100 points after 4 races. Like, it's looking pretty bad for the rest of the field. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. I think Kimi Antonelli's going to win it and I'll be so over the moon because he's my favourite F1 driver. Kimi Antonelli is the GOAT. But we are scoring points. We are in the top 9. So we are scoring points. So I am pretty happy with it, to be honest. Like we are in P9. So I'm pretty happy where we are. Who was your favourite driver before Antonelli? To be fair, there's quite a few drivers on the grid that I liked. I mean, Sebastian Vettel was my favourite. Sebastian Vettel was the guy that got me into Formula 1, but I never took F1 seriously until Vettel won like his first world title. Then he won his second. He won his third. Then he won his fourth. What about to bring Toby Collier back? No, I'm not bringing Toby Collier back. He's crap. He's absolutely awful, Toby Collier. I'm not bringing him back. My favourite F1 driver is Leclerc. Love that.
Tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, Sebastian Vettel was my inspiration to get back in, to really get serious about Formula 1. Sebastian Vettel was my favourite, but I love that. I love Antonelli. I love Antonelli. My GOAT. Antonelli, my GOAT. He was so good when he played what? I am a Ferrari fan.
We're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion
We're on about
engine.
Sebastian Vettel. We're on about Sebastian Vettel. The difficulty's on 90. The difficulty is on 90 AI. There's a yellow flag. I thought that yellow flag was behind then.
Okay, mate,
the only assist I use is steering assist and braking assist, but I'm on Xbox wireless controller, which I connect through my Bluetooth. So I'm on PC. We had that yellow flag for Yuki Tsunoda. Are you taking the piss? We had that yellow flag for Yuki Tsunoda. Is that meant to be a piss take?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
I mean, with 5 laps to go.
4.4 seconds.
It's my cat is literally still asleep. I've literally got my cat on my bed asleep behind me, and she's literally watching me play F1. Yeah, smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. We'd really appreciate it. We're only 4 followers away of 5,300. So please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Everybody's welcome on here. Obviously, please smash that like button as well. Would like to try and do what we did last night on last night's stream. That last night's stream was absolutely fantastic. Last night's stream was absolutely the GOAT stream. That was such a good stream. Have they still not moved Yuki Tsunoda yet?
Yellow flag.
Oh, now they've moved him. Might as well have brought out a safety car. You might as well have brought out a VSC just to change the race up. Because this is very boring in P9, and I'm getting outscored by bloody Isaac Kadjar and Pierre Gasly. Are we taking the piss? But then again, I am in the points. So I should seriously think I should get driver of the day. Like, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I've come from the back of the grid again. Like, I have come from the back of the grid. Like, I do deserve at least driver of the day. Yes, FC26 will be tomorrow evening. It will be about 10, half 10 again, depending on what the plans we've got for tomorrow evening, because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Because obviously you've got the Europa League semi-final second leg tomorrow. You've got Villa Forest, and you've got Braga Freiburg, which I might tune in and watch the bloody Villa Forest game. And obviously you've got Crystal Palace tomorrow against Shakhtar Donetsk at new second leg.
Gap to the car in front. 5.0 seconds.
I mean, potentially, we could have like 4 English clubs in like 3 European finals, because you've got Arsenal, PSG, you could have Villa or Forest, and then obviously you've got Crystal Palace. Do you think Everton will get Europe? My gut feeling, top 5 will be Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, Villa. Then it will be Bournemouth, Brentford. Then Brighton will be the top 8. So Villa would have to win the Europa League for them Bournemouth or Brentford to be in the Champions League. One of those two will then end up in the Europa League. Brighton in the Europa Conference League. But if then Palace win it, they would have 2 clubs in Europa Conference League from the Prem. You would have Brentford or Bournemouth Europa League, and then the top 6. I am so far off P8 here. Like, I am so far off P8. Like, Isaac Kadjar's like 5.1 seconds in front in a racing balls. Oh, I did say this was going to be a very, very long race, and Fernando Alonso is now catching me. Driver behind.
That's Alonso behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Time last lap, 1:36.0.
I think Alonso's on fresher tyres as well, which doesn't help. I've basically got 2 laps to keep Fernando Alonso behind me. I did say this was going to be a long race. Like, I did say this was going to be such a long race, and it's turning out to be that.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I've just lost out to Fernando Alonso now. But I am still in the points. I mean, there is a positive. I am still in the points. But I'm only going to get like 1 point. I'm only literally going to get like 1 point. I mean, P6, P6 and P10 isn't exactly great, is it? P6, P6 and P10 from the back of the grid isn't exactly great. How have I got DRS but I'm nowhere near him? And this is literally like flat to the floor. This is literally flat to the floor. I literally cannot get anything more out of the car.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Jesus Christ. I'm happy with P10. At least it's a point. At least it's a point. But we really need to score some big points in Imola. Otherwise, it's not looking very good, bruv, is it? It's not looking very good. I mean, from P20, from the back of the grid to P10, I mean, that's 10 places gained. So, I mean, Max Verstappen has won again. His AI is so overpowered. This game is so broke. This game is literally like so broke.
And that's the end.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
We need to find out
I can't really complain. I've come from the back of the grid. I've gained 10 spots. I started P20. And I've got driver of the day. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be
But it's not the result I need for the championship, though, and it's not going to help for any secret meetings in the future. These results aren't going to help, which is really starting to bug me.
Easy out there. Now a hat-trick of wins. They're out there ahead. They've got the momentum on their side, and it's for the others now to try and up their game to stop that energy that they have.
And the problem is, like, even George Russell's got a better result than me, which isn't going to help.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not, it's back again.
We are gonna have to win it. We're gonna have to try and win in Imola. We're gonna have to try and win at Imola, or at least try and get on the podium, because finishing P10 isn't great. But again, like, Max Verstappen has won 3 races in a row. No one can get near his AI. I mean, this is very, very worrying for this game. This is very, very worrying. Like, I really want the DLC out. Like, I really want this DLC to come out now. Like, I'm so bored of F125 at the moment. The game has literally not changed at all. It's literally still the same game. Like, nothing's changed on it. I really, really hope this June the 3rd, June the 4th release date is true. So, your classification results from Saudi Arabia: Max Verstappen P1, Lando Norris is in P2, George Russell P3, Oscar Piastri P4, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton P5 and P6 for Ferrari, Pierre Gasly P7, P8 Isaac Kajar, P9 Fernando Alonso, P10 and myself in Kimi Antonelli, P11 Alex Albon, P12 Liam Lawson, Lance Stroll P13, Esteban Ocon P14, Carlos Sainz P15, Franco Colapinto P16, Ollie Behrman P17, Gabriel Bortoleto P18, Nico Hulkenberg P19 and plumb last in P20 is Yuki Tsunoda for Red Bull. Did not finish the race with a mechanical failure. As for the standings, I mean, I was in P5 in the championship. I'm now down to P7. So do you do your overlay yet? I actually haven't used the overlay yet. I might keep it for the DLC. Is this one of those? What? I don't understand. What do you mean by your question? I don't understand what do you mean by your question, so I can understand what you're trying to ask, because I really don't get what you mean. Are you still awake, by the way? Like, are you still awake? Is everything all right? Because also I noticed during my live chat, what assist you got on? It's just the steering and the braking assist, but I drive with a Bluetooth Xbox controller. So I'm still steering and driving and braking the car myself as well. Yeah, I don't mean what you mean by your question, what Chris does. I don't know what you mean by your question. As for the overlay, I'm going to keep it for the DLC. I am going to keep the overlay for the DLC, I think. I've just lost so much off my focus and my pace. Traction controls on as well. Yeah, smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. We'd really appreciate it if you guys are watching. We're only 4 followers away from 5,300. So we'd really appreciate your guys' support on this Wednesday night. Are you still awake? Are you still awake, by the way? Like, is everything alright? So I've noticed obviously you're still awake. And obviously you're tuning in. I just want to make sure that you're alright and stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're all good and everything. Another development's failed. Brilliant. Right. Right. What's the vehicle performance like? Is everything all good? So the vehicle performance is all good. Standings, it's not looking good in the constructors either. We're literally in P4. We've literally got the 4th slowest car. We've literally got the 4th slowest car. I thought this Mercedes would be pretty quick, but it's turning out to be a little bit of a mare. Like, we finished P6, P6 and P10 in our first 3 races in Australia, Bahrain and Saudi. we aren't getting anywhere in terms of the podium or the top 6, which is very, very worrying. Considering I want to get to Ferrari eventually, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. I mean, I was really inspired to get my Kimi Antonelli career going again, and if you guys know Chapper's F1 on TikTok, he is literally the GOAT F1 TikTok streamer, and he's absolutely fantastic. So if you go and check out Chapper's F1, his TikTok content for F1 is absolutely fantastic, and in my view, he's the best around. So please go and check out his TikTok. He's absolutely fantastic. God, I've literally got like no time remaining. I knew that was going to fail. I knew that was going to fail. Yeah, smash the like button. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that is currently watching. The 7 of you that are watching. It's very much appreciated. We probably are going to run into like early hours of Thursday morning, by the way. We're probably going to run into Thursday at this rate. The way things are looking. Which I don't mind. I just feel like this game needs to be a little bit quicker. I do feel like this game at times is very, very slow. We got any time remaining at all? No, we haven't. Okay. So we're going to do all 3 practice sessions for Imola. We're going to do the quali. We're going to do the race. And then we've got Monaco next. So we'll do the quali practice as well. But we're not going to do Monaco tonight because that's just ridiculous. I'm actually very good at Monaco on this game. On 90 AI, I'm actually very, very good at Monaco. It's probably my GOAT track. Monaco's probably my GOAT track that I do the best at. So I'm really, really hoping when it comes to quali for that, we'll get on pole for that race. And then we can start getting on our way a little bit then. I mean, my driver rating's probably not helping, so that's probably why I'm finding it a little bit more difficult because of Antonelli's driver rating. Because it's only at, what, like 79? So, yeah, that's probably not helping. But, again, it is what it is. If I just can add another upgrade on. I don't know what else I could actually add on. Is that really going to do anything? If I do this ignition system, and then we can try and start tackling some of the durability, and some of the chassis components do need upgrading as well. Like again, look at McLaren and look at Red Bull. Like we've added these upgrades onto the Mercedes, and we're still absolutely nowhere near, which is a big, big worry. Like I'm not here to compete with Aston Martin.
Welcome along, everybody, to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's
but yeah, smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow, we'd really appreciate it. And yeah, welcome to everybody that's watching in the early hours, no, in the late hours of Wednesday night here in the UK. We're just going to have to go to track. I'm going to have to absolutely blast this lap. I'm going to have to absolutely rocket this lap. I ain't starting back at the grid at Imola. Look how slow I am. I am generally like so slow.
Yeah, I did a lot of mistakes.
I'm P15. I'm literally P15. I'm really struggling with my qualifying. My quali is absolutely shocking.
Well, that wraps up qualifying.
Like, it's a McLaren 1-2 as well. Lando Norris P1, Oscar Piastri P2, Max Verstappen's P3, Leclerc and Hamilton P4 and P5 Ferrari. I've been out qualified by Pierre Gasly. P7 Alex Albon, P8 Carlos Sainz. I've been out qualified by both Williams. Isaac Hadjar's P9. I've been out qualified by Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll of Aston Martin in P10 and P11. George Russell's at P8. 90. It's on 90 AI difficulty. It's on 90. George Russell's P12. Liam Lawson's P13. P14 Yuki Tsunoda. I'm in P15 with Antonelli. P16's Ollie Behrman, Gabriel Bortoletto's P17, Esteban Ocon P18, Colapinto's in P19, and Hulkenberg's P20. Like, I'm getting out qualified by both Williams, both Aston Martins, both Ferraris, both McLarens. I'm the 4th slowest car on the grid. Like, what am I actually meant to do? Like, I don't understand what I'm actually... Like, again, I had to put up the AI difficulty because I know you guys wanted more racing and more overtaking. But I've noticed with the game lately, like, I am struggling. I'm going to have to change the components on the car as well. I've noticed with the internal combustion engine that it's in the yellow and I'm not risking it for Imola and I ain't risking it for Monaco. So I'm just going to change the components. But I don't know if that's going to go on this race. That's the only thing. I don't know if it's going to go on this race. It might not go on until Monaco. Smash the like button. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Would really appreciate it. We're only 4 followers away from 5,300 and on TikTok. We're only 4 followers away. And to be fair, we're only 700 off 6k. So we are so on our way, which is really, really good.
Banana Leclerc.
Thanks for the follow, JF. I appreciate you, mate. Absolute legend, buddy. Thank you for that follow, mate. Welcome to the community.
Welcome to Imola.
Legend, buddy. Absolute legend. Thank you for that follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Blue House. That used to be actually very good program back in the day. Bear in the Big Blue House actually used to be an iconic TV program back in the day. That was sick back in the day.
We'll take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time.
Oh, right. We're starting P15, which ain't looking good, bruv, is it? We're starting P15, which ain't looking very, very good, is it?
Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. And Oscar Piastri.
Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated.
As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Gasly.
Oh, thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. Absolute legend. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button.
Liam Lawson and Ben.
Can't believe we're starting P15, man. Where, excuse me? Where are we?
Nico Hulkenberg,
Banana Leclerc.
Tsunoda, and Andrea Kimi.
Thanks for the follow, Crazy Race. Why are we starting P20?
Almost complete. Let's head down to the track.
What?
And striding into our commentary box.
Did we not just qualify P15? There was no penalties that were going to come into play for those components. What? We've been chucked to the back of the grid again. Are you taking the piss?
Okay, this is going to take a monumental effort from you. I need you to push incredibly hard if we're going to get a good result today. Let's go and make it happen.
Great. Great. Back of the grid again. Back of the grid again. Great. This is going to be fun. Especially at Imola, which is pure and utter chaos. This is mental. Like... Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god, I'll let him through. I'll let him through. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a move. Dive bomb. I can't believe we've been chucked to the back of the grid. Like, that's unfair. There should have been no component changes and no penalties. That's unfair. Stroll's got a really bad exit there. Fucking hell, Isaac. Jesus.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I can't believe they chucked me to the back of the grid. That's absolutely crazy. Like, I only changed all the components and they chucked me to the back. Like, that's really, really unfair. Like, there should have been no penalty for any of those component changes. Like, I can't believe we've had to come from the back of the grid all 4 races so far. It better not be like that every bloody track. Because that's just going to get so boring. God. I mean, someone get on the phone to Bono and tell George Russell to let me through. Sorry, I've got better traction. Let me bloody through.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
See, this is meant to be DRS on Alonso. This is meant to be DRS on Alonso. And I was under the 1 second barrier as well. The 1 second gap. Please smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate it. Locked in. Yeah, we've got to be locked in. Exactly. We have got to be locked in. We've got to be more locked in than a door lock. I have to go for a dive bomb. Right, we're up to P9.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Right, we're up to P8. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton looks very slow in that Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton looks very, very slow in that Ferrari. I'm not going to lie, he looks very, very slow. There's literally a threesome having up front. You've got Oscar Piastri, Lando and Max all in the battle for the win. So they're all having a threesome. You've got Leclerc, who's literally in the middle of the pack. Then you've got Pierre Gasly's in P5, by the way. I'm thinking dive bomb on Lewis Hamilton. No, I'm not thinking dive bomb. He's literally cut me off that gap again.
Tyre condition still looking good.
He can't brake. That is unbelievable. From a 7-time world champion then. That's moving under fucking braking as well. Unbelievable. That was moving under braking.
Okay, clear.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's literally just It's closing off every single gap that I'm trying to go for. Isaac Hadjar's out of the session. We've lost Isaac Hadjar from Imola. Isaac Hadjar is out of the race on lap 5. Like every move I've tried to go for on Lewis Hamilton, he's literally seen it. And this is meant to be DRS. I'm under the 1 second gap.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
Where's the DRS?
1.6 seconds. Okay, Andrea. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Okay, copy.
Caution, caution.
Please smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. This is the Imola Grand Prix on F125 with our Kimi Antonelli driver career. Season 1 with Mercedes AMG Petronas. Please smash the like button as well. Would really appreciate it. Remember to please drop a follow if you guys are new. Welcome to everybody that is tuning in and is new to this community. Thanks for the follow, Ben. Appreciate that, buddy. Legend. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton is so losing the back end of his Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton's back end of his Ferrari is absolutely losing it. Lewis Hamilton's struggling. I was thinking about the overtake then. I was thinking about the overtake. But I thought better of it. Better of it. He's having such a good race. Lewis Hamilton is so locked in. And to be fair, he's holding me up so much. He's dive bomb. I've got the move. I've got the move. What a move. Oh my god, that was so late. Oh, Hamilton moved so late under the braking then. Great move. Right, we're up to P7. Right, I'm up to P6. Pierre Gasly has boxed. So we're up to P6. If we can rescue some points here, I'll be happy. Because again, we've come from the back of the grid to P6. I mean, I didn't expect to be at the back of the grid. I thought my component changes would result in no penalties, but again, it is what it is. So again, we're literally coming from the back of the grid literally every race so far.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this
Please
race.
drop a follow if you guys are
gaps in the
watching.
car in
Smash
front.
that like button. Would really appreciate it. We're up to P6. We've come from the back of the grid again. We started P20, we came from the back of the grid. I mean, I don't mind coming from the back of the grid. I just didn't know all my component changes I had on the car literally sent me right to the back. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a shock, but we've rescued 14 grid spots. So, it's actually quite entertaining coming from the back of the grid every race. It's actually quite entertaining. When are we due to box lap 14 to 15? Right, so Charles Leclerc and Alex Albon have just both boxed. So we're in a really strange position here. We are inside the top four. We are inside the top four. I have got my teammate George Russell and 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton behind me. So, I mean, we haven't got a box till lap 14 to 15, so we're staying out a little bit longer. Then again, Charles Leclerc and Alex Albon are both on fresher tyres, so they should get me. When are you going to do the United career? That will be today. So that will be Thursday evening in the UK. So Thursday evening, so basically today. About 10, half 10 again for that career mode. That will be the season 4 finish. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it myself. So I hope you guys can all tune in. Please drop me a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. We're only 3 followers away from 5,300 on TikTok. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. I ain't letting George Russell through. I ain't letting George Russell through. If they think they can use team orders on me, think bloody again. They ain't using team orders, and I ain't letting him through. Like George Russell can do one. I ain't letting the guy through. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Because Verstappen and Norris keep fighting, they're going to end up wearing out their tyres. So I'm just going to let Verstappen and Norris keep fighting. But we are up to P4. We started plumb last. We started P20 again. So we've been at the back of the grid for the first 4 races in a row. And to be fair, coming back from P20 shows I am actually very, very good at this game. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but like on 90 AI, back of the grid, it is pretty good. I just can't believe the 3 out in front haven't boxed yet. Again, I ain't letting George Russell through. I ain't letting George Russell through. They can say team orders. They can stuff their... I ain't letting him pass. He's going to be passing me anyway. He's going to be passing me anyway. Like, I'm going to be boxing this lap. I'm going to let him through. So, again, I'm going to oblige by it, but he's going to be boxed. I'm going to be boxing anyway, so he will come past me. What a stupid... Like, what else stupid is that on the objectives, by the way? I've got to let George Russell through, but yet I'm boxing anyway. So, honest to God, like, seriously? Right, so I'm guessing we're going on to the hard compound tyre. I guess. Not 100% sure. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. We are now down to P10. P11. P12. P13. P14. P15. P16. For fuck's sake. Yeah, P17 we've come out in. Jesus Christ. About time. Please tell me all these guys in front of me have got to box. Oh my god, they actually don't. Oh my god. It's literally going to be like this till the end of the race. Yeah, we're in big, big trouble. Yeah, we ain't gonna score points. We ain't gonna score points. Absolutely no chance. Driver in front.
Bortoletto ahead, 3.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 22.0.
Fuck's sake, I've gone so wide then. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button, would really appreciate it.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
I can't believe I'm literally stuck in P13. I honestly think Mercedes have messed up the strategy. I expected to come out in front of a lot of these drivers in front of me. I expected to come out way out in front. They have messed up the strategy. Strategy's been messed up completely. I mean, I'm having to even have to do dive bombs on my teammate. Like, I nearly fancied the dive bomb then, but I didn't go for it.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Keep dipping my dark tyres into the dirt. Fuck her. Sorry, Gabby Bortoletto. Sorry, buddy. Jesus Christ. I've gone so wide again. That seems to be my favourite point of an overtake at that little bit of the track there. That seems to be my favourite point of overtake. I've got to go for it. I need to make up some points. I need to make up places. I've got to go for it. Surely Ocon's struggling though. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a good week so far. Good morning to each and every single one of you here in the UK. It is Thursday, the 7th of May, 2026. Also, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to each and every single one of you across the globe. Hope you guys are all good. Welcome to everybody that's new. Remember to smash the like button. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate it. And welcome to everybody that's new, everybody that's tuning in and watching, and for all the likes as well. It's very much appreciated. Come on. Out ahead of Leclerc. Come on. Out ahead of Leclerc. Oh my god, we got ahead. Right, we're out ahead of Charles Leclerc. We managed the undercut on Charles Leclerc. We managed the undercut. We are up to P5. It's literally just Carlos Sainz. Drive it in front. Drive it in front.
Sainz ahead. Time last lap, 1:22.3. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. Right, you're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap.
Carlos Sainz didn't box, that's why.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 31.6 seconds. Okay, Andrea. Leclerc
It's
behind.
literally just
It is
Antonelli. It's
critical
literally just
for our race
Hamilton,
that we keep
Verstappen,
behind, please.
Norris, and Piastri. We can get top 4, I'll be happy. If we get P4, I'll be happy. I'll take it. Even P5, I'll be happy if we get P5. Mega happy. Literally got Hamilton, Antonelli, Leclerc and Russell. A four-way battle for P4. Literally having a foursome.
You've lost some time to the car behind. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
To be fair, Leclerc is on fresher tyres, so I'm not surprised he got past me.
No need to worry
He's
about
on
the tyre
fresher,
condition for now.
hard
Everything's
compound
looking
tyres
good.
than me, so I'm not surprised he's got past. But we did get the undercut on him, so that is progress on the Ferrari. That is progress. Please smash the like button if you guys are watching it. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate it.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds.
Jesus Christ. I've literally got George Russell literally going toe to toe with me for P6. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. If you haven't dropped a follow already, please drop a follow, would really appreciate it. Smash that like button, we're only 3 followers away from 5,300, so if you haven't dropped a follow, please smash the follow button. And thank you to everybody that's tuning in and all for all the support, all the likes that you give me on these streams, and all the gifts as well, and for the time that you guys give up for your own time to watch as well. Very much appreciated, and welcome to F1 25 with our Kimi Antonelli driver career, Season 1 Mercedes AMG Petronas.
And gap to the car in front.
There will be a Season 2, there'll be a
seconds.
Season 3 and a Season 4. Hopefully that was going to be with Ferrari, of course, because I am aiming to get Kimi Antonelli to Ferrari eventually, at some point. Tell you what, George Russell's backed off a little bit. George Russell has backed off a little bit. I wonder if he's made a mistake. Because he was like under like the 1 second gap and he's now like 1.3 seconds. And all of a sudden, he's now found like... Now he's 0.7 behind. How the fuck's he found all that time all of a sudden? I ain't letting him through. I ain't letting him through. If you can forget that, I ain't letting the guy through. You can go... Fucking hell! Unbelievable. Jesus. Yep. Darts. Yeah. I can't believe I'm down to P7 again. But I can't believe I'm down to P7. And this is meant to be DRS as well. Please smash the like button if you guys are watching. Please drop a follow. Would really appreciate it. Oh my god, is that a Red Bull? Is that Max Verstappen? Shut the front door. Max Verstappen is out of the session. What the WTF? Max Verstappen's out.
Yellow flag.
No way. Where is he?
Green flag. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's a McLaren 1-2 as well. It's a McLaren 1-2. Right,
Okay,
P7
pick up
then.
rubber and bring it
P7.
You managed
Again,
really well. So
It's not a great result, is it? I mean, P6, P6, P10, P7 and driver of the day. We've come from the back of the grid in the first 4 races of the season and we've got top 10 finishes. I mean, that is progress, I suppose.
Rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Yeah, please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. I just ain't.
From lights out to
I just don't know
flag.
what is happening with this driver career. Like,
it's points and a trip to the podium.
we are literally starting from the back of the
Erases
grid every
trophy
race and we're not
over
getting
his
anywhere.
head,
like P6, P6, P10, P7 in the first 4. We've not even got on the podium. We've not even won a race yet. And this is on 90 AI driver difficulty. I mean, we are the 4th slowest car on the grid. Like, we're the 4th fastest car on the grid, I meant, sorry. But yet we haven't managed to beat the McLarens, the Ferraris, or the Red Bulls. So, I don't know what really to suggest. Like, we're adding upgrades onto the car. We're making progress with it. We're trying to get it quicker, but when you've got this slot in front of you, it's a pretty hard task to stop. As for the podium pass, I don't really give a fuck about it because it's crap anyway.
After an event like that,
so, classification results then. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, P1 and P2 for McLaren, so double podium. Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, P3 and P4 for Ferrari. George Russell, P5 for the Mercedes, P6 Alex Albon, P7 myself and Kimi Antonelli for Mercedes, P8 Fernando Alonso, P9 Pierre Gasly, P10 Yuki Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz, P11, Esteban Ocon, P12, Nico Hulkenberg, P13, Stroll, P14, Liam Lawson, P15, Ollie Behrman, P16, Gabriel Bortoletto, P17, Colapinto, P18, Max Verstappen did not finish the race, DNF with mechanical failure in P19, and Isaac Hadjar, DNF in P20 for Racing Bulls. We are still P7 in the Drivers' Championship. We are still P7. So we're 8 points off P6, 17 off P5. As for the Constructors, McLaren are now leading. Ferrari closely behind and followed by Red Bull, Mercedes, Williams, Alpine, Aston Martin, Racing Bulls complete the top 8. Haas and Kicksauber haven't scored a point. Just a little bit frustrated of how are we meant to win? Like, how are we going to get a podium? Like, has anybody got any good ideas? Because if we're not scoring points, I don't know how. If we're not winning racing getting podiums, I don't know what we're going to do. Right, who's this secret meeting with? Who do we reckon this secret meeting's with? Because again, I don't know who this secret meeting's with. Well, I'll tell you what, McLaren are looking at me. McLaren are wanting me. McLaren are interested. I'm going to continue the talks. I'm going to continue the talks. I am going to continue the talks with McLaren. I'm going to have to continue the talks.
None the wiser about us chatting with anyone else.
You can't say no to McLaren.
I know.
Like, they're the fastest car on the grid.
You're welcome.
Like, you can't say no to McLaren. They're the fastest car on the grid. They're the fastest car on the grid. You can't say no to McLaren. I am going to add another upgrade on. It's completed. If we do the cockpit weight reduction on the chassis, I mean, To be fair, we are now the third quickest car on the grid. We are now up to P3 on the vehicle performance. So we're closing down Red Bull. We've got past Ferrari. The performance is there. Like, we're past Ferrari now. But I can't say no to talk to McLaren, can I? Like, I can't say no. If it's Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, I'm just going to do it. Like, why not? McLaren are there wanting me. Like, I'm not going to say no. Oh my God, have you seen the weather in Monaco for the race? Have you seen the weather for Monaco for the race? Oh God. Jeez, this is all going to go wrong now. I need to get on pole for this race. I need to get on pole for this race. Otherwise, it's going to be such a long race on our next stream. It's going to be way too long. I should have got to do some Fortnite today, wouldn't I? Just realised that. Ah, I've only just remembered that. I was going to do some Fortnite today. Well, I said I'll do some FC26. I said I'm not going to do Fortnite today. I was going to do my FC26 career mode in evening. Fuck it. Please drop a follow if you guys are watching. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. We've got the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying coming up for you, but we're not doing the race tonight because it's like 20 to 1 here in the UK in the morning on Thursday, the 7th of May, 2026. I knew that was going to fail. Fuck's sake. Legs are killing me. Is it literally? Yeah, I need to go on to that one. Fuck's sake, come on. Oh my God. There we go. $488. The experience is going up a little bit. That should be like, I'm still not level 80 driver rating yet. Right, so we are in talks to join McLaren. We are in talks to join McLaren because we had a secret meeting. I was expecting it to be Ferrari, but for McLaren to come in, massive, massive shock. Massive shock. Didn't expect it to be McLaren. I'm guessing it's because of Oscar Piastri's performances. He hasn't won a race yet. I'm guessing I'm going to be partnering with Lando then. I mean, McLaren, I didn't get that when we originally did this career. I didn't have McLaren or Ferrari there. But if Ferrari come in, then we've got a really difficult choice. Because, you know, Antonelli is Italian. Like, Antonelli is Italian. Like, Ferrari are Italian. Like... I'm so slow up this hill. I should be P2. I'm starting P2. I'm starting P2. I'm happy with that. I'm going to take that. That's our best qualifying so far. That is our best qualifying we've had so far in the first 5 races. We're starting on the front row at Monaco. P2.
With qualifying complete,
So Oscar Piastri is on pole. It's funny we're in talks with John McLaren and Oscar Piastri is now on pole for Monaco. Max Verstappen's P3, Charles Leclerc's P4 from Ferrari, Lando Norris is in P5 for McLaren, Lance Stroll's P6, George Russell's P7, Isaac Hadjar's P8 for Racing Bulls, Carlos Sainz's P9 for Williams, Fernando Alonso's P10 for Aston Martin, Gabriel Bortoletto's P11, Alex Albon P12, Yuki Tsunoda P13, and shock P14, Lewis Hamilton P14 in the Ferrari, so he's got a mega long race. Esteban Ocon P15, Pierre Gasly P16, Ollie Behrman P17, Nico Hulkenberg P18, Liam Lawson P19, and plumb last in P20 in the Alpine is Franco Colapinto. But we're on the front row. We're on the front row for Monaco. We'll start in P2. So I'm going to take that. And we've now got up to 80 driver rating as well. And we're in short talks to join McLaren. So that is ending this stream on such a positive note. Did not expect it. Did not expect McLaren. And then a P2 at Monaco starting position on the grid. That is fantastic. That's a fantastic result. Right. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. That is where we are going to leave it for the content in the early hours of Thursday, the 7th of May 2026 here in the UK with our F125 Kimi Antonelli driver career, Season 1 with AMG Mercedes AMG Petronas. We are going to check the podium pass very quickly because obviously when you've got the podium pass, you need to claim all the rewards and you don't want to miss out on anything that you might not be able to get. So we're currently up to level 38. So we're not far away from actually finishing this off. So that is where I'm going to leave it. That is where I am going to leave it for today. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in. Thank you for all the support, all the likes, all the new followers, everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate you guys every single bit with all my heart. You guys are absolute legends. You guys are legendary. Our next bit of live content, I was planning to go live and play some Fortnite, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to change it up. So it will be FC26 Man United Career Mode Season 4, Episode 41. We're going to be finishing off Season 4 and then potentially going to start a little bit of Season 5 as well. So make sure you tune into that. About 10, half 10 tomorrow for today, UK time in the evening. So make sure you tune in about 10, half 10 for that. Enjoy your week. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We're only 2 days away from it being a weekend. Stay safe. Be nice. Be kind to each other. You're all legends. You're all legendary. See you all on the next one.